Hey guys, in this video I'm going to talk about what I liked about the project so far and how it's coming along. And tomorrow is the last day that we get to work on this, and it's basically going to do all the polishing, the touch-ups, everything that has to deal with getting the video prepared all together, making sure it looks nice. So this is kind of, I'll show you what I have so far, and then I'm also going to show 2 extra clips of what I have for the background to kind of give it a little more story, and it's going to be rolling in the credits. But this is my first, or my shot 12. This is probably one of my favorite shots. At first it wasn't, because there were so many changes and I just felt like it wasn't clicking, and then I just finally got it towards the end and the story really came together. My shot 8 was my favorite to begin with, but shot 12 is definitely my favorite in the end. So I'll play this shot. And this one was kind of fun because I used one of my previous rigs, Leah, and it just grabs him because we wanted something had to happen to Bugsy, and so she is so into her new makeover that she doesn't even realize that Bugsy gets taken away by a human, and yeah, so I like how he realizes it, and there's a lot of anticipation and overlapping, etc. I toned down the wig a bit, but yeah, that's it for my second shot. Let's go to my first shot, and this one I applied all the critiques to it, but it's kind of boring. But I guess that's kind of her personality, so the only thing I haven't done yet is the little wiggle in her feet, which I will be getting to that. I think I could fix some overlapping here. I think there's some key issues, but otherwise it's a pretty subtle animation, and yeah, this one, I'm not too happy about it, but it kind of gave me some experience in subtle animations, so I kind of have to deal with what I got. So yeah, that's kind of for this one. And now these 2 bonus clips I'm going to show. And these are like going to be the end credits, so it's going to be comped into the scene. And we basically just have Leo walking with Bugsy. She kind of just looks around. And then in this one it's a close up, so she'll go across the screen twice, and you can actually really see Bugsy like struggling here. But yeah, I think this will give it a lot of character. It's like really rough walk cycles, and just wanted to get something out there. But overall, I really like this class. If there was one thing I could change about it, and I'll write this in the critique as well, but I feel like in a animation pipeline, like the end result's really what's going to matter. So as far as the projects, like the projects are great, and I think the way Anthony teaches is wonderful, and I like that he goes over critiques and stuff like that in class. But I feel like, and I like how he's crazy too, like he comes up with these crazy ideas, especially with the students as well, and I don't think that should change. But the overall weighting of the project, I feel, are like the weekly projects, the ones that where people are changing things, and then sometimes one day it could completely change, and it's like right before the due date, and I think some people are getting discouraged because of their grades, even though grades don't really matter. But I feel like the weight of those grades should be a little lower, because in the end, the real final result, that's what's going to matter. So I feel like the final project should be weighted the most, and yeah, that's the only really thing I could add to the class. Otherwise, the class was wonderful, and definitely a good transition into the finals. But yeah, that's all I got, so thank you.
Done?